Okay, so the easiest way I found out how to do this was this really simple program because the one that Microsoft has isn't very good. So you're going to go to Google and you're going to type in Gold Wave and you're going to click on this first thing that pops up right here, and then you're going to go over here to download. Now we need to know which one you need to download for your computer, so go down here to start, right click on computer and go to properties. Now I found mine's a Windows 7 edition and I've got a 32-bit operating system, and so that's the information that you need to know, which edition you have and what system type you have. Because then you can look right over here and figure out which one you need to download. For example, mine was Windows 7 32-bit, so mine is down here. If you've got a newer computer or a newer version of Windows, or you have a 64-bit, then you need to download the one that's up here. And download the one that says primary server. So I downloaded this one down here, so you just click the button. The box is going to pop up at the bottom. You're going to download it and just go through the normal downloading steps for a program. It'll install it on your desktop so you can easily find it again, and it'll show up in your program files if you just go through and click normally. You also pick a file, so just go in to My Ozarka and do the audio MP3 to download it. Right click, save as like you normally do, and just save it to where you can find it again if it's your USB drive, or if you have a specific folder that you start putting your lectures in, just put it in that. Then what's going to happen is everything will download, and then this program will pop up. Let's see, let's move down here. And you're going to go to open and you're going to have to find that file you just downloaded that has the audio lecture in it. So if you put it on your USB, go to computer, find your USB drive, and then just open the file after you selected it. It'll pop up. It takes about 2 minutes to process, so it takes a little longer than you would think, and it'll show up looking about like this. Now, let's see. I'm going to find a large gap in the lecture that we're wanting to cut out. This is Miss Judy's lecture, so I'm not as familiar with it. Now you can zoom in and out if you've got the scroll bar. You have that option. I've got a rolly bar on my mouse, and so I can go in, and going in actually zooms it out. It's kind of backwards than what you're used to, so if you roll it back towards you, that actually zooms in closer. So your scroll bar is down here, and let's see if we can find a gap. Looks like there's one right there. So we're going to use this one. So you want to left click, and when you left click, this blue is going to pop up, and you're going to see it down here in the really zoomed out version. So you want to put this first line where the silence starts, and then you're going to come down here, and you want to make sure you get that line with the 2 triangles. You're going to left click and drag it. And see, there's my line right there. It popped up. And you want to put that where you want the silence to stop being cut. So I put it right there. So this blue section is what you're taking out, this silence. Then you're going to come up here and you're going to hit delete. So hit delete, and it's going to reload, and then you're going to see that gap is no longer there. We took it out. So what you're going to have to do is go in, and anytime we have like a long break at the beginning, when it's like 30 to 40 minutes prior to lecture and it's still loading, or the 15-minute breaks that we take within lecture, you're going to go in and do that same process. So let's do it again. Let's look at right here. Find us another big gap. If I can. Been playing around and cut out some of them already. You never realize how long the lectures are until you have to do this. Alright. Let's take the ending. for example, if I can get it to look. So if you're wanting to cut, say, the silence at the very end, you can left click, and there's your blue that pops up. Come down here to find the other end, drag it all, oh, there's my line, and then I can put it like right there. There it is. And you can cut out all this dead space. And you remember how we did that? This is the blue that we're deleting. We're coming up here and we're hitting delete, and it's gone. And so there's still a lot of dead space that we can get rid of. And it's going to load the whole thing again. You can see it loading here at the bottom. Load, 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 load. So anytime you make a cut, it's going to have to reload. So you just keep doing this. Once you've completed all your cuts, you're going to go up here and hit save. And that shouldn't pop up. But earlier, you hit save, and then this will pop up. And so I would actually recommend saving it as a different name, just in case something happens to the file and you mess up the first time. And just hit save. Make sure it's on the device that you want it to be, and then you shouldn't have any dead silence that happens throughout. And let me know how it works. If you have questions or confused about anything, send me an email and I'll see what I can do to help.